Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but
are
not
you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You don't
righty.
know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. For crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Aye. Tonight's show a little different. Whole sections of it were pre-recorded the night before. That be night. We were here at the Rocky Horror Picture Show in Endicott. Well, maybe you're part of the crowds, maybe you're not. But if you missed out, I feel for ye. You missed out on a grand old time. We're doing things a tad bit different tonight, but fear not, we still got plenty of great music. With that, let us go straight into Haywood Banks' Toast. Welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back to Rocky Horror Picture Show Extravaganza.
All around the country and coast to coast. People always say, what do you like most? Now, I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast. I always tell them I like toast. Yeah, toast. Yeah, toast. When prehistoric guys first drove from the drags, they didn't know what would go with the bacon and the eggs. Must have been an Einstein who got in his head, you plug the toaster in the wall, go buy a bag of bread, make toast. Yeah, toast. Yeah, toast. Well, I get up in the morning about 6 a.m., have a little jelly, have a little jam. Take a piece of bread, put it in the slot. Push down the lever and the wires get hot. I get toast. Yeah, toast. Yeah, toast. Toast. Yeah, toast.
This is ponderous, man. Really ponderous. I had this dream the other night. I went to work one day, and nobody remembered who I was. So, I decided to take the day off. On my way out, I run into my boss, and he says, "Hey, you look familiar." I said, "Thanks. People say that a lot in these dreams." And the horns kicked in, and my shoes started to squeak. Then all of a sudden, I'm standing on a beach in some tropical part of the world, and there's a sign that says, "Aren't you supposed to be at work?" Sort of screamed out at me. And I remembered, I'd been here in other dreams. But usually there was a water polo game, and a girl who could talk with her eyes, and she'd say,
"Can you see what I'm saying?"
And the horns kicked in, and my shoes started to squeak. Before I knew it, I was walking near a lake when a phone rings, and the operator speaks to me in a language I don't understand. Then the horns kicked in. My shoes started to squeak. Before long, I was coming up on this really weird part of my dream. You know, part where I know how to tap dance, but I can only do it while wearing golf shoes. Now I'm back on the beach, walking with this girl who talks with her eyes. This time she says,
I think you see what I'm saying.
Then, just before I woke up, it started to rain in Southern California.
Makanano singaw, sing kapalala wanay damuching pao. Heri kapalua kamachana sing ti, Mama Chakapana one is now 3.
A girl who talked with her eyes.
Can you see what I'm saying?
Aren't you supposed to be at work? This is ponderous, man. Really ponderous.
Ooh.
That Herbie, to and you, but this is ponderous. You poked me head in there. The things you be seeing when they got a live person doing the dances and all the routines along with the movie. It's the most ridiculous thing. They even had the prop bags, and they prompt people when to throw things. There's going to be toast and laser fights and bubbles. I'm not quite sure, but I'll figure out the bubbles. Let's go right to, what is it? The prison colon strudel taken. No. That's going to become up second. Really amazingly long and wonderful song. But right now, we need to have ourselves the Time Warp. That'd be right. You can't be enjoying it without the Time Warp from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So let's kick it off right.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
I remember doing the Time War, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the Time War again. Let's do the Time War again.
It's just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy, free me. So you can't see me. No, not at all. In another dimension, with voyeuristic intention. Well secluded, I see all.
With a bit of a mind flip.
You're into the time slip.
And nothing can ever be the same.
You're spaced out on sensation.
Like you're under sedation. Let's do the Time Warp again. Let's do the Time Warp again.
Well, I was walking down the street just to having a thing when a stinky big guy gave me an evil wink. He shook me up, he took me by surprise. He had a big ass track and the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt a change. Time and nothing never would again.
Let's do the Time Warp again. Let's do the Time Warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
Let's get to the right.
on your hip.
Freezing cold in ancient usual.
You the cold maze, say one, freezing cold in ancient and usual. All right.
We don't stay in the shoes now, and whole building scene in a whole red maybe get the color boss dying. Behind me, get a cold, baby, stay yet with Joe. We don't stay in the shoes now, and whole building scene in a whole red maybe get the color boss dying. When it's the same right, you're the company steam. You know, for some another just got babies a shame. You the cover not choose, not right, but not so hope, just getting out the cover, no time. Oh, but difference is stand, like the shoes go, my man. You would trust in the man, it's called the radio girls. Oh, Sunday. Good time, let me go. We the same in the center and the shoes are come up in. This is 200 cars that over 4 world to cry to stay. I my chance, let's ain't a hill so go and please the eyes. You the call and made us say one piece, it's calling this and I do so, alright. You know I'm feeling sick, you got them don't. Let's leave it at that till I think you. My senses, and you got some going pizza eyes. You can go and the same one, freezing cold and it's not too so alright. You know I'm feeling sick, you got them don't. Let's leave it at that till I think you.
Freezing cold and Asian total trade as usual, or something to be like that. You might be wondering if you've never be heard this before. Why that particular one makes it onto a comedy style show, even though it's got a great thumping beat. Well, there ain't a word of English in there, not a bit. It ain't even Italian, which the feller were. The feller were Italian, and he gave us a pop song way back in the old 1970s of how American pop sounds to an Italian ear. But your whole time you're sitting there thinking, I know what he be saying. No, you probably don't. Not unless you are a very, very confused person. Aye. Don't be forgetting you be calling 323 heave ho. 323 heave ho. 323-432-8346. That'd be the request line. We're hoping to get, if they will be not too overly rambunctious, get some live requests here for the request, the final 40. I'm a little confuzzled myself. Let's go to something in the world of Weird Al Yankovic. What could it possibly be? I bet you might know this one.
Finger food and an ice cold cake. It won't cost you an arm and a leg. Dance all night to a rotten band. Come on, people, let's give 'em a hand. Well, Saturday night is the place to be. Everybody cut foot loose with me at the party at the Leper Colony. Oh, there's a party at the Leper Colony. Met a little lady so pretty and young. She was quite a talker till the cat got her tongue. She oozed up beside me, I turned on my charm. Well, pretty soon she was completely disarmed. I said, girl, now don't fall to pieces on me. But she cried her eyes out, literally, at the party at the Leper Colony. Oh, there's a party at the Leper Colony. Give me no lip. Sorry, I was using your head for a dip. There's a guy in the hot tub, I don't know who. Wait a minute, it looks like stew. Well, hold the phone now, what do I see? Another pretty mama got her eye on me at the party at the Leper Colony. There's a party at the Leper Colony. There's a party at the Leper Colony. Party at the Leper Colony. There's a party at the Leper Colony. Party at the Leper Colony. There's a party at the Leper Colony. Party at the Leper Colony. There's a party at the Leper Colony. Party at the Leper Colony. Hey!
We'll be cutting a commercial, and when I return, I'll have more for you. But at the moment, guess what we be doing? We be enjoying ourselves at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Aye, that's right, the Rocky Horror Picture Show right here in Endicott. Why didn't you make it if you didn't get here? Aye, I don't know be knowing why. Have yourself a grand old time. Aye, I might just poke my head in during the commercials and see what be happening. Oh, that was party at the Leper Colony, for those that couldn't figure out what Weird Al be singing about.
You've seen all sorts of movies, but you've never seen anything like the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I remember doing the Time War.
see the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
Oh wow, Scoob, they're finally here.
What's that, Raggy?
Like our tickets to the Twin Tiers Comic-Con just arrived.
Roy.
Yep, that means we're gonna be soaking up the sights on November 12th and on the 13th.
Raggy, did you say the 13th? Like Friday the 13th?
Don't worry, old buddy. The 13th is a Sunday. And they even have a great big place to host it in.
Oh no, not another haunted mansion.
Zoinks! I hope not. But no, it's gonna be back at the Arnott Mall Event Center.
Are they gonna have the Mystery Machine there again?
Boy, I sure hope so. And I can't wait to see what other great vehicles they'll have there.
Yeah, replica vehicles.
Oh wow, the flyer also says that Butch Patrick from the Munsters is gonna be there.
Munsters? Not them again.
No, Scoob, you're thinking of the Addams Family and their creepy mansion.
Did you get us the VVIP passes?
Of course, Scoob. This year, we're going in style.
Does that mean we're gonna be wearing costumes for the cosplay contest?
You betcha, old buddy, old pal. With our new costumes, we'll be a shoo-in to win some of that prize money.
Well, my rhino mutt will rock 'em dead.
Well, like, don't say dead, Scoob.
Rook, Rory, Raggy.
Twin Tiers Comic-Con, November 12th and 13th at the Arnott Mall Event Center.
Aye, in a few moments, I think we'll manage to wrestle out a actor or two that are doing the shadow cast. What they be doing, they actually take and they recreate the show with live people while the movie plays behind them. And they interact and allow the crowd to interact. All kinds of silliness. They give prompts and they let you know when you're supposed to be doing things, and you can get a prop bag and throw things. Well, in the meantime, let's get more into the spirit of it with a little science fiction double feature picture show. Rocky Horror in Endicott.
Michael Rennie was ill the day the earth stood still, but he told us where we stand. And Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Claude Rains was the invisible man. Then something went wrong for Fay Ray and King Kong. They got caught in a celluloid jam. Then at a deadly pace, it came from outer space. And this is how the message ran. Science fiction. Double feature. Dr. X will build a creature. See androids fighting. Brad and Janet and Francis stars in Forbidden Planet. At the late night double feature picture show. I knew Leo G. Carroll was over a barrel when Tarantula took to the hills. And I really got hot when I saw Jeanette Scott fight a Triffid that spits poison and kills. Dana Andrews said prunes gave him the runes, and passing them used lots of skills. But when worlds collide, said George Powell to his bride, I'm gonna give you some terrible thrills. and Janet and Francis stars in Forbidden Planet Rock. At the late night double feature picture show, I wanna go. To the late night double feature picture show by RKO. To the late night double feature picture show in the back row. To the late night double feature picture show.
This is Kathy Forrest coming to you live from a big pile of primeval ooze for the running of the classic human race. It's the top of the Precambrian era, and speculation is flying fast and furious over who will evolve first and become the human race. Let's join Chuck Darwin as he calls the action.
There's the bolt of lightning. Flare off. Single cells and bacteria taking an early lead, followed by amoebas, protozoa, and zygotes forming a gamete. They're bunching up on the straightaway into multi-celled organisms. It's plants and animals as they hit the bend and start dividing into various phylum. Every class and order is mutating and jockeying for the best positions. Into turn one, Arthropoda is showing surprisingly solid form, and even the long-shot Chordata is displaying real backbone. On the straightaway, fish pull ahead with elongated fins. Crustaceans hard at it, emerging from the primeval soup onto dry track. It's early landforms in the lead, with fish and worms. They're neck and neck. Now their arms and neck. Now their arms, legs, and neck. Dinosaurs, the odds-on favorite, are really taking over. Plants are out of the running and mammals are scurrying for cover. But wait a minute, what's this? A meteor collision in turn two has pulled the dinosaurs from the race. Now it's all up to the mammals, carnivores, herbivores, aquatic and land. The opposing thumb is really showing its stuff. The crowd is on their feet, and so is Homo erectus. He's ahead by a skull, but here comes Homo sapiens, Homo erectus, Homo sapiens, Homo erectus, Homo sapiens take the lead, and Ronald Reagan drops the bomb, and that's the end of the human race.
There be the antics with the human race. We were about to have an interview with Rocky from Rocky Horror Picture Show. The only problem is he went, ah, ooh, oh, and then climbed up the side of the building and ran away. For a man just wearing a diaper, he was amazingly fast. I was impressed in his skills of climbing, not the fact that when he got to the top, the diaper fell off. I'm not sure whether he had headed to from there, but it seems like it might be a bit chilly out. Well, I think we're going to get Eddie here at some point. In the meantime, let's be having some Bill Cosby with football.
Then we get into sports. Stay in there, my coach would say. Stay in there on that football field. When that man comes at you, don't run away from him. Hit him. Can I talk to you for a sec? What's the matter with you, Cosby? See, I happen to be a rational person, I think. I don't like pain. See, if I cross the street and a car is coming and it runs over me, then I don't cross when that car or any other thing looking like that is coming that way again. I wait till he passes. That is what life is all about. If you eat some shrimp and you later your face blows up, you don't eat those shrimp again. You learn that in life. But football asks you that if you get run over by 11 men, get up and let them do that again. Or else take a lap. Well, I ran more laps than anybody in football, man, because I didn't want to get hurt. And the guy said, well, you're a chicken. No, I make a lot of sense. See, coaches don't have to play anymore. They have a piece of chalk, see? And they go up and they draw circles and X's. And they say, now look, here it is. It's very simple. All you do is you block this man this way, and you block this guy that way, and you block this man this way, and you block over here, and you just cut on up and go for the TD. With a piece of chalk, this man is blocking all kinds of people. But I got news for him. Out on the field, the man I'm supposed to knock down weighs 247 pounds. And is 6'8", I weigh 170. I'm 5'11". This man is having fun with me. He has ripped my uniform off 8 times and sent me back to the huddle, my own huddle, stark naked, of which I drew a 15-yard fine. Now, our relationship has gotten so that now when I come out of the huddle, he doesn't hurt me anymore because I tell him who's going to get the ball.
I'm just looking at the Lucky cigarette.
Oh dear. We were checking out here. We found Eddie from the Rocky Horror Picture Show going on here in Endicott. Eddie, you look so much better than when we last saw you on the dinner table.
I had 3 transvestites chasing me through a theater. It was crazy in there.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it depends how many drinks they bought me first.
That sounds like Eddie. He's always getting into trouble.
What do you expect from an ex-delivery boy? I'm an ex because I can't keep a job because I drink too much.
Aye.
Rum.
Rum!
Rum! Rum!
Let's drink to that, me friend.
Are you Captain Morgan?
No, I'm just the captain. With a flask. Aye. So, what's the question everybody wants? What exactly is it that happens in here? I've described it, but let's hear it from the person that actually is on.
Oh, you got a movie playing on the screen. You got people acting out in front of the screen. You got audience interacting with the movie, throwing things, blowing bubbles during a wedding scene, throwing toast, confetti, toilet paper. This movie is stream-proof. You can't sit home and watch it. If you're sitting home watching on your couch, you're just masturbating. No one wants to masturbate alone. You got to come out and see this with a full audience and enjoy the full orgy effect of Rocky Horror.
Hi, I'm sure some of our audience just grew up on it a little bit.
You didn't tell me this was a PG show?
It's on the air. But don't worry, that was still...
XM's on the air.
I hadn't thought about that. At all. But don't worry, it's all good.
Don't worry, folks. Our jokes are about 6 feet tall, and your kids are only 4 foot tall. They go right over their heads.
Eddie, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming out.
Anytime.
And letting the world know exactly what it is that they're missing. This is what you didn't get when you didn't come here. And if you did get here, maybe I'll have you on as an interview.
Part movie, part play, all attitude.
Definitely the attitude part. I've seen that, and I think it's a bizarre attitude. I love it.
Fun times.
It was homecoming night at my high school. Everyone was there. It was totally cool. I was real excited. I almost wet my jeans. As my best friend Debbie was homecoming queen. She looked so pretty in pink chiffon, riding the float with her tiara on, holding this humongous bouquet in her hand. smoked or something. The band was playing Evergreen. Then all of a sudden, somebody screamed, "Look out! The homecoming queen's got a gun!" Everybody run. The homecoming queen's got a gun. Everybody run. The homecoming queen has got a gun. Debbie's smiling and waving her gun, picking off cheerleaders one by one. Oh, Buffy's pom-pom just flew to bits. Oh no, Mitzi's head just did the splits. God, my best friend's on a shooting spree. Stop it, Debbie, you're embarrassing me. How could you do what you just did? Are you having a really bad period? Everybody run. The homecoming queen's got a gun. Everybody run. The homecoming queen has got a gun. Stop, Debbie, you're making a mess. Powder burns all over your dress. An hour later, the cops arrived. By then, the entire Glee Club had died. No big loss. You wouldn't believe what they brought to stop her. Tear gas, machine guns, even a chopper.
Throw down your gun, SDR, and come out of the float.
Debbie didn't listen to what the cop said. She aimed and fired, and now the math teacher's dead. Oh, it's really sad, but kind of a relief. I mean, we had this big test coming up next week. Everybody run. The homecoming queen's got a gun. Everybody run. The homecoming queen has got a gun. Having a blast. She's wasting half of the class. The cops fired a warning shot that blew her off the float. I tried to scream duck, but it stuck in my throat. She hit the ground and did a flip. It was real acrobatic, but I was crying so hard I couldn't work my Instamatic. I ran down to Debbie. I had to find out what made her do it. Why'd she freak out? I saw the bullet had got her right in the ear. I knew then the end was near. So I ran down and I said in her good ear, "Debbie, why'd you do it?" She raised her head, smiled, and said, "I did it for Johnny." Johnny? Well, like, who's Johnny? Answer me, Debbie, who's Johnny? Does anybody here know Johnny? Are you Johnny? There was one guy named Johnny, but he was a total geek. He always had food in his braces. Answer me, Debbie, who's Johnny? Oh, God, this is like that movie, Citizen Kane, you know, where you later find out Rosebud was a sled, but we'll never know who Johnny was because, like, she's dead. Everybody run. The homecoming queen's got a gun. Everybody run. The homecoming queen has got a. Everybody run. Everybody run. The homecoming queen has got a.
That here be Julie Brown's homecoming queen had a gun. When we cut in a commercial, all we forgetting we play a nice vintage commercial, and then we go into the serious sponsors. Aye, we got some grand stuff coming your way, and while Julie was singing there, we had a patron of the movie come out for a moment and then pop back in. But while here, gave us a little explanation of what it's all about.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show is a must for all of you. If you don't go and see it, I shall personally come around to your houses and drag you out by the scruff of the neck. I shall belt you around the mouth and mouth you around the belt. Do you understand what I'm saying? See the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
When last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice.
Oh, goody, sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! That What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean Bee's Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you, because you won't let me in the Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at Bee's Sweets.
Bee's Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout? Come, sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness.
Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
Bee's Sweets. It's the pink building located at 121 West 14th Street in the Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. And they're not evil, not at all.
Aye, as promised, here's the interview with one of the patrons from the show that happened to step out just from home and then pop right back in to enjoy the rest of the show. And now, this here is a young,
you can call me Cran.
we can call you Cran, as in Cranberry.
The thing that you write with.
Get right up close. Don't be bashful. Don't be shy. Right in close now.
Okay.
Okay.
Crayon.
Okay.
Like the thing that you write with.
Oh, like a crayon! Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, have you ever seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show before?
Yes, I've had with my mom.
Like now, with a live cast like this?
No.
Is this a little different?
It's a little different.
Or is it a lot different?
And I've seen shows like this.
Oh, so you're a lady of the world, or a man of the world, or a crayon of the world. I like that. So, you've seen all kinds of strange things, have you?
I have.
Is this lots of fun?
It is. It's hilarious. It's fun to just watch it. And
did you throw any toast yet?
No.
Have you thrown anything yet?
No.
You haven't thrown anything?
No, we just found out that this was happening today, so...
Well, they had prop bags over there.
Yeah, but we were finding out earlier when we were coming back to go home.
Well, you know what you should do? Stick around for the 10:30 show, this time with prop bags, so you can throw things.
Maybe. I don't know what my mom would say.
Well, actually, maybe you go talk to Eddie. They can help you out getting a prop bag for the rest of the show.
I don't know. Probably.
Well, Crayon, thank you so much. I appreciate the interview. And it'll be on, well, they'll be hearing it as tomorrow night's show tonight.
Okay.
Not tonight's show, tomorrow night.
Okay.
Because it'll be confuzzled. I'll be all right.
All right.
Of a nation, don't see no obligation to fix a situation with the elder generation. They stuffing up the nursing homes to overflowing. Yeah, but the problem keeps growing. People getting jacked for the social security checks. I detect that they don't get no respect. So what you gonna do? A dilemma for the whole crew. Open up your ears, I got an answer for you. What's that? Open up your ears, I got an answer for you. Open up your ears, I got an answer for you.
We got to eat all the old people.
Show them that you love them.
We got to eat all the old people.
Show Shove them in the oven.
We got to eat all the old people.
Stick them in the freezer.
We got to eat all the old
We
people.
gonna garnish up a geezer, gonna hack them, whack them, debone and stack them. 2 by 2 on the barbecue rack. I'm talking Steve McQueen with the Soylent Green. We grinding up the grannies in the granny grind machine. The venerable edibles, the ancient, incredible burger. One bite and you know it's not regrettable. The aged, the antiquated, dilapidated. Gonna get processed and then marinated. And now we go around, we're cleaning up the town. We frying up the golden girls to a golden brown.
We got to eat all the old people.
Show them that you love them.
We got to eat all the old people.
Shove them in the oven.
We got to eat all the old
We
people.
gonna eat them skin and all.
We got to eat all the old
We
people.
gonna marinate with Geritol.
My chest. My chest.
I don't think it's a military code.
We're talking OLD, a PEOPLE. It's always the first, that's the worst, till it become a tasty treat. We're talking E-A-T, all the O-L-D. Come on, we're talking E-A-T. Come on, all the O-L-D. Here we go, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. And here we go, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. Come on, we got to eat all the old people. We got to eat all the old people.
And now I think you know exactly how I feel. A sandwich is a sandwich, but your grandpa is a meal.
That there be no time would eat all the old people. They threaten that another actor might come out momentarily and talk with us. The patrons, they're looking a little wild-eyed, but in a good way. Now, let's go to Bill Hingvall's deer hunting with me wife. My wife, he says.
And just when I thought I'd done the stupidest thing a man could do, I surpassed it. I took my wife deer hunting. Big mistake. I should have known there was going to be trouble. We're driving out to where we're going to go hunting, and we're passing these deer crossing signs. And my wife, who's the smartest person I've ever met in my life, literally said, "Why do they put those out there? Deer can't read." No, but they do recognize pictures of themselves. Here's your sign. Let me set the scene for you. I got on camouflage pants, I got on a camouflage jacket, I got camouflage paint on my face. I have got a 1997 30-06 with a laser scope. She is in a yellow jogging suit, white tennis shoes, and she brought her purse. I'm here to kill a deer. She's going to take it shopping. Now, let me clarify something here. I'm not just a weekend bush hunter. I study deer. I know for a fact that there are over 60 different types of deer on this great earth of ours. One of them's called the muntjac. It's in Southeast Asia. It stands 20 inches high at the shoulders. It has no antlers, and when it gets scared, it gets real skittish. Where I'm from, that's a poodle. I know that there are basically 3 ways to hunt a deer. You can do the stalk. That's where you get on your feet and you walk and you try to sneak up on that buck of your choice. There is the stand hunt. That's where you sit in a tree and you wait for that buck to walk underneath you. There's the drive hunt. That's where you hit a deer with your truck. For those of you taking notes, the third one's the easiest. So my wife and I are up on the deer stand, and any of you hunters out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's the perfect time of day. It's still morning, it's dark, it's cold. You're making steam with your breath. Off in the distance, a turkey gobbles as he wakes up for the morning. In the distance, a squirrel scampers through the dead leaves. It's the perfect time of day. It's quiet. Kinda. Because in the darkness, I keep hearing this. What are we doing? We're waiting for the deer to show up, Princess, okay? What time do they show up? I don't know. They didn't return the phone call to set up the meeting. Now please be quiet. Bill, I've gotta pee. Well, there's a coffee can. Here's a wake-up call. The sun has come up, and in the clearing stands a buck. If he's 10 points, he's 15, and I'm just... Thank you, God. You are on the wall. And this is what I hear. Oh, isn't he cute? He looks like Bambi's dad. Remember we saw the movie with the kids? Yes, I remember the movie was a cartoon. Now shut up. Well, you're not going to shoot him, are you? What do you think I brought this gun for? Protection? You think that deer might run up this tree and rob us? She freaks. She starts going, run, deer, run, run, run. It's the only time in my life I've ever heard a deer laugh at me. God bless you. Thank you very much for your laughter tonight. Good night.
You got a thing for use. Been counting sheep, but you're not in bed. Here's what you gotta do. Get off the barn, stay off the farm. Go read a nursery rhyme. Don't ring 976-BAAA. That kind of love's a crime. Hey, dirty deeds done with sheep. Dirty deeds, little Bo Peep. Dirty deeds done with sheep. Dirty deeds and they're done with sheep. Dirty deeds and they're done with sheep. My friend Larry has a little lamb. Her fleece is white as snow. He keeps bragging about her night and day. Someone should tell him no. Look at the flock, they're all in shock. Here comes that mutton fan. Knock off the fleece, give them some peace. Don't be a barn-door man, no. Dirty deeds done with sheep. Dirty deeds, little Bo Peep. Dirty deeds done with sheep. Dirty deeds and they're done with sheep. Dirty deeds and they're done with sheep. Velcro gloves, knee pads, late night dates. Done with sheep. Warning signs, electric fences, high voltage. Done with sheep. Dirty deeds. Don't tell them what I've done to you. Done with sheep. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds. Done with sheep. Quiet, girls. I think the shepherd's coming.
That there be Bob Rivers with Dirty Deeds Done with Sheep. Now, let's see what we have. Oh, here's another quick interview with another satisfied patron of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is what you're missing by not getting here and when you should have been. And if you're here, this is part of what you experience. Go ahead and speak loud and proud into the mic.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Morton, and I had a really good time at the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
What part did you like the most?
I like Meatloaf. I like The Time Won't Begin. I like everything.
Did you get to see Rocky himself?
Yep.
Was he still wearing his diaper?
Yep.
Good, he got another one. I think he lost one for a little while.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot, drink up me hearty yo-oh. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We extort and pilfer, we filch and sack. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Marauding, embezzling, even hijack. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We kindle and try and flame and ignite. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. We part the city, we're really afraid. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. We're rascal scoundrels, villains and knaves. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. We're devils and black sheep, really bad eggs. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We're beggars and brothers and no our cats. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. I bet we love our mummies and dads. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Man the sails and scallywags. Captain's on deck.
Aye, lads, that's right. A pirate's life for me. Freedom on the open ocean, with the wind at your back, the spray of the sea, and an inordinate amount of rum. That's what it means to be a pirate. Now do you have what it takes to brave these waters and call yourself a swashbuckling buccaneer? Then welcome aboard the Black Pearl. Savvy. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We extort and pilfer, we filch and sack. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Maraud and embezzle and even hijack. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Aye, but there'll be dangers on the sea. Can ye face a pirate's curse? Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We kindle and sour a flaming ignite. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. We burn at the city, we're really a fright. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. We're rascals, scoundrels, villains and knaves. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. The devils and black sheep, really bad eggs. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. We're beggars, blighters, and ne'er-do-well cats. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho. I bet we love my our mummies and dads. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho.
There be Brian Hall with A Pirate's Life. Aye, don't be forgetting to call in 323-HEAV-HO, and I really wish you had made it to the show, but things happened where it got moved. But maybe the old captain might have something up his sleeve. Don't be forgetting that you can go to the Tube of You and catch our encore presentations. And also the Book of Face. With the Book of Face, the Captain's Quarters 106.5.
What rolls downstairs, a motor and pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's long, long, long. It's long, long. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long. It's better than bad, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it long. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo. Alfred, I'm shocked at you for asking such a question when the answer stares you straight in the face.
Fine, but I can hardly see anything. All this wind blew my glasses away. Just tell me already.
Why, it's simple, my fine-sighted friend. It's because the Pop Market will be back at the Elmira Heights American Legion on Scotwood Avenue on Sunday, October 2nd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And with over 75 tables with artists, crafters, authors, and various vendors of pop culture, fun, and merchandise, people will be blown away by everything they see.
But, Hero, why a wind tunnel?
Because they will be blown away that the admission is free. And my favorite cooks from Big Nerd Coffee will be making food in the kitchen.
But Hero!
Wow, isn't that great? He was so excited that he just flew off to get ready for the Pop Market on Sunday, October 2nd. That's stupendous! You're listening to 1410 WELM Elmira and 106.5 FM The Pirate.
Welcome back to the second hour of me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323 Heave-Ho.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Avast, you old bat. Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny!
We're all doomed. Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Aye, we're back aboard the ship right now. Aye, you say, how did you do that so fast? The magic of radio. We recorded yesterday. Now today be today, yesterday be yesterday, and all things in between, well, we won't talk about that. But we still have some interviews that we recorded from last night, and we had a grand time. Haven't seen Babushka for a while. Don't know what happened to her, but I'm sure she'll be back in time for the witching hour. She has that odd ability to appear when you wish she wouldn't. But let us go right to a nice little interview for the show, and then we'll get right into the music again. Speak it proud, speak it proud.
Oh, let's see. I play Magenta, I play Janet, I play Columbia, I play Brad, I play Rocky, and I play Frank.
Wow, you have a total split personality. You're you're the Rocky Horror extremist.
I've been performing for 25 years now.
25 years?
Yep.
You think you'd have gotten it right the first time?
Keep coming back for more abuse.
Yeah, I heard stories about that.
Oh, it's great fun.
Is there any certain part that you love the most?
I love Magenta. Love her attitude, love everything about her, love Patricia Quinn herself.
Have you ever met her?
Yes, I got the privilege of meeting her 2002 at a convention.
Wow. You by any chance ever meet Tim Curry?
I have not met Tim. I've met Meatloaf. I've got to meet Little Nell and Barry Botskowitz.
Really? That is amazing. That's awesome.
Yes, they are awesome people.
But I must admit, it is a shame that you never met the Tim of Curry.
I know. It's still my dream to be able to meet him. I did get to FaceTime with him over the internet, yes.
Well, that's very, very respectable.
Yes.
Is he as awesome as he sounds?
He is awesome.
I've heard nothing but good about the man.
He is great, and he loves that everybody wants to keep Rocky alive for as long as we can.
Because he keeps getting royalty.
Yup.
Thank you much, thank you much.
No problem.
How'd you do, I see you've met my faithful handyman. He's just a little brought down because when you knocked, he thought you were the candy man. Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Let me show you a rhyme and maybe play you a sign. You look like you're both pretty groovy. Or if you want something visual that's not too abysmal, we could take in an old Steve Reeves movie.
I'm glad we caught you at home. Could we use your phone? We're both in a bit of a hurry.
Right.
We'll just say where we are, then go back to the car. We don't want to be any worry.
Well, you got caught with a flat world. How about that? Well, babies, don't you panic. By the light of the night, it'll all seem alright. I'll get you a satanic mechanic. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Why don't you stay for the night? Or maybe a bite. I could show you my favorite obsession. I've been making a man with blonde hair and a tan, and he's good for relieving my tension. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. So, come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I see you shiver with anticipation. But maybe the rain is really to blame. So I'll remove the cause. But not the symptom.
The Mayfair Music Hall is proud to present Mr. Tim Curry.
A little song entitled The Zucchini Song. Thank you, Maestro. First verse. Are you ready? First smile on your faces. Now, down the road there lives a man I'd like you all to know. He grew a big zucchini for the local flower show. And when the story got around, they came from far and wide. And when they saw what he had grown, everybody cried. Oh, what a beauty. I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty. It must be 2 foot long or even more. Oh, it's such a lovely colour, so big and round and fat. I've never seen a zucchini grow quite as big as that. Oh, what a beauty. I've never seen one as big as that before. Hey, that's the first one. And the second one. He was leaning on the garden gate the other day and beckoned to a lady who lives just across the way. He took her down the garden path and showed it her with pride. And when she saw the size of it, the little lady sighed. What a beauty. I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty. It must be 2 foot long or even more. Oh, it's such a lovely colour, so big and round and fat. I've never seen a zucchini grow quite as big as that. Oh, what a beauty. I've never seen one as big as that before. Third verse. Worse than the first. And then the flower show was held, and everybody went to see the huge zucchini lying there inside the tent. Soon the judges came along and to give the prizes out. Now they only took one look at it, and they began to shout. Now what did they shout? Oh, what a beauty! before. What a beauty! It must be 2 foot long, even more. Oh, it's such a lovely color, so big and round and fat. I've never seen a zucchini grow quite as big as that. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that. I've never seen one as big as that. I've never seen one as big as that before.
That there be Tim Curry's The Zucchini Song. Now, we got ourselves another them dar interviews with someone who decided to come and watch the show. And trust me, there was plenty out there. I believe it was called a sellout crowd. Wall to wall, elbow to elbow, and insanity to insanity. Okay, so you just got done seeing Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That I did.
Now, was it worth it?
100%.
100%?
100%.
Only 100.
150.
Well, that sounds a little better. If it's only 100%, you wouldn't expect much from it, now would you?
That is very true.
Now, what brought you here?
We saw them at a drive-in, and we decided to come see them again because they were so fun.
Now, was it the same group or a different group?
It was the same group, but they had extras this time.
Oh, okay. Did you see him at the Elmira drive-in last year?
Scranton, a couple months ago.
Oh, I've heard it's a decent drive-in.
It was.
All right. At least that one stayed open. They shut us down early, so we had to move over here to Endicott.
Oh.
Elmira drive-in. We're gonna pick on you until you cry. You gave us a heart attack when you did that. You had a grand time.
I did. It was so fun.
Some part was better than others.
I feel like being in an actual theater, there was a lot more proximity, so it was a bit more personal and more fun.
Versus the drive-in.
Versus the drive-in, yeah.
So you like it better in a theater versus the drive-in?
Yes.
Fascinating. Interesting. And was there some particular point? And I mean, is there one part that sticks out that just really resonates with you out of the movie?
I really like when everyone gets up to do the time warp because it feels like everybody here is for the same reason. Everyone's here.
Aye. Have you ever done the time warp in golf shoes with metal spikes?
I cannot say I have.
I have. It's not as easy as one might think. You stick to the floor. Don't try to do the time warp in golf shoes with metal spikes.
I did do it in heels today, though, so that was a new experience.
That's a decent accomplishment. Well, we thank you very much.
Of course.
I hope you had a grand time.
I did. Thank you so much.
I was feeling done in, couldn't win. I'd only ever kissed before.
You mean she?
I thought there's no use getting into heavy petting. It only leads to trouble and seat wetting. Now all I want to know is how to go. I've tasted blood and I want more. I'll put up no resistance. I want to stay the distance. I've got an itch to scratch. I need assistance. Touch me. I wanna be dirty. Throw me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. Then if anything grows while you pose, I'll oil you up and drop you down. And that's just one small fraction of the main attraction. You need a friendly hand, and I need action. Touch me. I wanna be dirty. Throw me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the
creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
Creature of the night.
That here be Touch Me from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. We'll be cutting to commercial. Return, it'll be the final 40. It was surprising one thing that happened there at the show. It was how many people gave requests. But when I say, would you like to put them into the mic? They suddenly became shy. These same people who were dancing and screaming and having a raucously good time got shy around the microphone. Aye, people can be funny, people can be silly. We're not very shy around here, but I be telling ye, we do have requests and we got some good ones and we looking forward to the final 40. And if you didn't catch the Rocky Horror Picture Show last night, I say it's a shame you weren't able to be there. And some of the stories are gonna be epic from there. And it was a grand time. We had a wonderful time. I'm so glad we were able to sponsor it and help host the show. Hope we can be doing it again here in the future, be the near future. Don't be asking what the captain has up his sleeves. You never can be a telling. Why? Because I'm a pirate, and that's how it be.
20th Century Fox has brought you all kinds of movies, but 20th Century Fox has never before brought you anything like the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Doing the Time War!
The Rocky Horror Picture Show is wonderfully weird. It's fabulously freaky.
We are ready for the floor show.
The story is strange.
I knew he was in with a bad crowd, but it was worse than I imagined.
The songs are super.
Just a sweet transvestite.
The cast is completely crazy.
Oh, Rocky!
See the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
Hero! Why do we have to do this commercial in a wind tunnel?
Alfred, I'm shocked at you for asking such a question when the answer stares you straight in the face.
Fine, but I can hardly see anything. All this wind blew my glasses away. Just tell me already.
Why, it's simple, my fine-sighted friend. It's because the Pop Market will be back at the Elmira Heights American Legion on Scottwood Avenue on Sunday, October 2nd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And with over 75 tables with artists, crafters, authors, and various vendors of pop culture, fun, and merchandise, people will be blown away by everything they see.
But, Hero, why a wind tunnel?
Because they will be blown away that the admission is free! And my favorite cooks from Big Nerd Coffee will be making food in the kitchen!
But
Wow! Isn't that great? He was so excited that he just flew off to get ready for the Pop Market on Sunday, October 2nd. That's stupendous!
Aye, here it be, the final 40 minutes of the show, all turned over to ye. All request driven, hopefully from the telephony or live teams, but not always. Sometimes it's just from the mail of ye, the mail of snail, or from the messenger from the Book of Face. And don't be forgetting, you can join us right there on the Book of Face 106.5, the Captain's Quarters 106.5, and that there is a way you can be interacting with us and hear stuff that be going on around the around the poop deck. Aye, that sounds grand. Around the poop deck, you can be hearing what happen now. And don't be forgetting you can catch encore presentations right there on the Tube of You. We put up links there on the Book of Face, or you can go to the Tube of You and just type in the old words. The Captain's Quarters, 106.5. Last look, there was over 102 different encore episodes to choose from. Now, let us go straight to the live requests.
I want to hear Fish Heads!
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
In the morning, laughing happy fish heads. In the evening, floating in the soup.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Ask a fish head anything you want to. They won't answer, they can't talk.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
I took a fish head out to see a movie. Didn't have to pay to get it in.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
They can't play baseball, they don't wear sweaters. They're not good dancers.
They don't play drums.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Roly-poly fish heads are never seen drinking cappuccino in Italian restaurants with Oriental women.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Yeah.
It was April the 41st. Being a quadruple leap year, I was driving in downtown Atlantis. My Barracuda was in the shop, so I was in a rented Stingray, and it was overheating. So I pulled into a Shell station. They said I'd blown a seal. I said, fix the damn thing and leave my private life out of it, okay, pal? While they were doing that, I walked over to a place called the Oyster Bar, a real dive. But I knew the owner. He used to play for the Dolphins. I said, hi, Gil! You have to yell, he's hard of hearing. Gil was also down on his luck. Fact is, he was barely keeping his head below water. I bellied up to the sandbar. He poured me the usual. Rusty snail, hold the grunion, shaken, not stirred. With a peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich on the side. Heavy on the Mako. I slipped him a fin. On porpoise. I was feeling good. I even dropped a sand dollar in the box for Jerry's squids. For the halibut. Well, the place was crowded. We were packed in like sardines. They were all there to listen to the big band sounds of Tommy Dorsal. What soul! Tommy was rocking the place with a very popular tuna, Salmon Enchanted Evening, and the stage was surrounded by screaming groupers, probably there to see the bass player. of them was this cute little yellowtail. And she's giving me the eye. So I figured this is my chance for a little fun. You know, piece of Pisces. But she said things I just couldn't fathom. She was too deep, seemed to be under a lot of pressure. Boy, could she drink. She drank a lot. I said, "What's your sign?" She said, "Aquarium." I said, "Great, let's get tanked." I invited her up to my place for a little midnight bait. I said, "Come on, baby, only take a few minnows." She threw me that same old line. "Not tonight, I got a haddock." And she wasn't kidding either, because in came the biggest, meanest looking haddock I'd ever seen come down the pike. He was covered with muscles. He came over to me and said, "Listen, shrimp, don't you come trolling around here." What a crab. This guy was steamed. I could see the anchor in his eyes. I turned to him, I said, "Baloney. You're just being shellfish." Well, I knew there was going to be trouble, and so did Gil, because he was already on the phone to the Cods. The haddock hits me with a sucker punch. I catch him with a left hook. He eels over. It was a fluke, but there he was, lying on the deck, flat as a mackerel. Kelpless. I said, "Forget the Cods, Gil. This guy's going to need a sturgeon." Well, the yellowtail was impressed with the way I landed her boyfriend. She came over to me, she said, "Hey, big boy, you're really a game fish. What's your name?" I said, "Marlin." Well, from then on, we had a whale of a time. I took her to dinner. I took her to dance. I bought her a bouquet of flounders. And then I went home with her. And what did I get for my trouble? A case of the clams.
Think I had a wet dream. Cruising through the Gulf Stream. Wet dream. Cruising through the Gulf Stream.
There he, Kipodada with Gulfstream, wet dream in a Gulfstream. I had requested from one of the shy ones last night. Now let me Owen, and be Adam West with Batman and Robin.
Holy jailbreaks! Yes, sir! I'll pass that message on.
Who was that, Robin?
Commissioner Gordon, Batman, the tickler broke out again. And he's taken several prominent citizens as hostages.
This looks like a job for the dynamic duo.
When you hear the squeal of the Batmobile, look out, it's Batman and Robin on the trail of another desperate man. When they hear that sound, all the books around whisper, Batman and Robin, they get out of town as quickly as they can.
This is it. The Tickler's secret hideout. The dastardly fiend always returns here.
Look at all those people with pink faces, Batman. You think they've been drinking too much carrot juice, huh?
No, Robin. They're being tickled pink. Great Scott! What's that noise? We seem to be moving downwards.
You tumbled right into my tickling trap. Even as I speak, you're heading towards the dreaded tickling chamber.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes! I can see the headlines now. Batman and Robin tickled to death.
This looks like the end, old chum.
Don't worry, Robin. There's something here in my utility belt that just might save our capes.
When you hear the squeal of the Batmobile, look out, it's Batman and Robin on the trail of another
throwing chamber. Holy buckshot! What are you throwing, Batman?
Simple pepper, Robin. It's the only thing the Tickler's vulnerable to. I'm hurling it into the ventilation system. It can only be a matter of moments before... There he blows! Let's get these citizens untied and out of here.
But Batman, the Tickler's getting away!
Don't worry, Boy Wonder. He may have tickled his way out of jail, but he's going to sneeze himself right back in.
Holy pepper pots, Batman, you've done it again!
Yes!
When you hear the squeal of the Batmobile, look out, it's Batman and Robin on the trail of another desperate man. When they hear that sound, all the crooks around whisper, Batman and Robin. They get out of town as quickly as they can.
It's beautiful here. It's so nice. I don't know if you even know what you have. It's so nice. And I don't understand why it doesn't drip down into the United States. But somehow it doesn't. That line there is very firm. Our priorities are different. Frankly, where I live is mean. I got in a fight the other day over a parking space at the Museum of Tolerance. We're not that. We, for example, my family were atheists. And they're not particularly tolerant of that where I live, I must say. And you know, really, the good thing about being an atheist is that we have no mandate to convert anybody. So you're not going to wake up on a Saturday morning with me at your door. I never go like, ding dong, just stop by to tell you there is no word. I just brought along this little blank book I was hoping you'd take a look at. Even my kids get upset with me because we don't celebrate Easter. I say to them, first of all, it's not a part of our religious beliefs. And second of all, you don't like eggs. And thirdly, you don't look for anything. Happy Easter, go find your socks. I have 3 kids. I have a 17-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 10-year-old, and I hesitate because it changes. I just showed him the other night the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I said, Mommy seems good, doesn't she? Because I think against that backdrop, I really shine. My 10-year-old is a 10-year-old boy. He's adorable but nutty, violent and wild, all the time. Except for about 2 years ago, he got the flu, and he had 104.6 temperature. Nicest guy you'd ever want to meet. Everything was, please, Mom, I love you, Mom, thank you, Mom. It was so hard to call the doctor. I called, I said, is there any way we could just half the prescription? Keep him at like 102, nothing that would do brain damage, just, he's wild. He's totally insane. I had to help him do a report this year on a black mamba snake, and it was agony helping him do homework. It occurred to me halfway through the project, it actually would have been easier to help a black mamba snake do a report about my son. I was riding around in vans today that had doors that you pull out and slide, which I love. I have a van that, it's too fancy for me. People should design cars that aren't good drivers, like I'm not a good driver. Mine, the door opens with a blippy thingy, and that's much too hard for me. It does it automatically. My van also makes a beeping sound before you crash into something from behind. This is such a stupid feature. I didn't know that. The last thing I said before my last several wrecks was, what the hell is that noise? And it cuts off the CD player so that you can hear the beep. Well, I wouldn't have been in a wreck if I wasn't trying to fix a CD player. The kids make fun of me. I can't get the van doors open. So there's days where I push it a couple times. They say I'm not doing it right. I'm pushing it. What else am I supposed to do? There are days where I have not taken them to school because I couldn't get the van door open. So we just go back in the house and wait. Sometimes in the middle of the night, you'll hear like, and I go, get in the car, get in the car.
That there be Paula Poundstone, requested from the Mayor of E, with America is not tolerant. We'll be cutting the commercial momentarily, and when we return it shall be high. You got it. The second half of the final 40. That's what happens when you split it in half. You have a first half and a second half.
You know, there are lots of activities going on about this season of the year. The one you'll find uppermost in the minds of most high school students, especially toward the end of any week, is football. And the night before the big game, there's generally a rally. Now, you don't want to be late, but before you go, remember, you're planning to bring the gang in afterwards. Now you've got the idea. Put plenty of Coke in that refrigerator. Ice-cold Coca-Cola will be a mighty welcome sight when you return. You know, it's a good idea to keep plenty of Coke on ice all the time. Coca-Cola has a distinctive flavor, all its own, a flavor that has never been equaled. Coca-Cola is popular with everyone, which makes it ideal when you're expecting guests. Now, that's true whether it's a casual gathering like this one or a planned party. The bright, bracing flavor of Coke is always welcome. It's a flavor that has made Coca-Cola the most asked-for soft drink in the world. Have a Coke.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here! Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that? Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude. Hey, man. Let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool. Hey, yeah, come on, man. Hey, man, this is really awesome. Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man. Hey, man, yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl, they got CDs. Hey, man, they even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man. Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. There's no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man. Hey, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. Oh, our stuff is old, man. Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I haven't even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man. Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome. And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do. Hey, man, we can show them some pictures. Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
Well, let's see. I know. We got a request. They were taking a look at our list of stuff we have. When we do live appearances, we have the book that shows the playlist of everything we've played here on the Captain's Quarters since our first opening day. And you could take a look at that book yourself if you so desire to, because we'll be at Octagon Fest this coming Saturday. And then on Sunday, we'll be at the Pop Market, right there in Elmira Heights and at the Elmira College for the two respective different shows. But this brother decided he needed to hear Ask Dr. Science why meat shrinks when cooked. He needed to hear something truly educational. Maybe we should be playing some of that for the college. That's a grand idea.
It's time once again to Ask Dr. Science. So let's ask Dr. Science.
That's me.
Remember, he knows more than you do.
That's right.
Torrey Johnson of Cazadero, California writes, Dear Dr. Science, why does meat shrink when you cook it?
Several hundred years ago, there was a tribe of very small, very insecure, very unscientific vegetarians who later became known as the barbecuers of Brazil. One day, a member of the tribe caught a pig and put it in his house. The house burned down, and what was left was a smaller, cooked version of the pig. They ate it. It was good. For years, these pathetic people caught pigs, built houses, and then burned them to the ground to cook their dinner. But they inadvertently discovered one of the laws of thermodynamics. There is no such thing as cold, only the absence of heat. Over the years, they built their houses smaller and smaller until they had what we now call ovens. And lo and behold, there was a lot more meat left on the pig at dinner time. So, in answer to your question, why does meat shrink when you cook it? In a word, heat. In 2 words, it disappears. In 4 words, it blows up.
Thank you, Dr. Science. Send your science questions to Ask Dr. Science. Remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree
in science.
Hey, Warren! Over here, kid!
Gee, hi, Mr. Brownstein.
That's Bronstein, kid. Bronstein. But hey, call me Herb.
Gee, I'm sorry I'm late, sir, but I had the dickens of a time parking my car.
What are you talking about? Parking? They got valet parking out front. Didn't you see the sign?
Oh, yes, I did, sir, but golly, they charge $2.50, and I'm on a budget, sir.
You're priceless, kid. Once an accountant, always an accountant, huh?
I guess so.
How many degrees you got now?
Well, actually, I'm working on my 3rd degree now, sir. I'm going to night school.
3 degrees, huh? And you get a job counting Mr. T's money. Hey, life like this, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, well, how was everything back in Wisconsin?
Cold, sir. Very, very cold.
Yeah, well, you're gonna love it here in California. We just go around naked all the time, huh?
Well,
how was the plane ride?
Well, actually, sir, we ran into quite a bit of turbulence, and boy, my stomach is still a little queasy.
Hey, I got something to fix you up. Yoshi, tu saki!
Excuse me, miss.
Desbastas!
Yes,
Come here!
Excuse me, miss, could you clean off this table? Someone left a terrible mess here, sir.
Hey, what is the hell? Don't touch that. Hey, what are you talking about? This is our appetizers. I hope you like sushi. I mean, you know, we eat it 4 or 5 times a week at our firm.
We're not really going to eat this, are we, sir?
Oh, this is great. It's called wharf scrapings, huh? He goes down, Yoshi goes down to the wharf every day, scrapes whatever it is. Sometimes it's crunchy, sometimes it's slimy, but it's always fresh. Hey, Toshi, very freshy,
But, sir, there's something moving in it.
Oh, yeah, that means it's fresh. So that's live sea worms marinated in fish entrails. Here, now look, find a good fast one.
Oh, my God.
Come here, you suck. Come here. Yeah. All right, well, just watch this. Kind of dangle it over your head here, and then... Hey, Phil, give me a hand. Feel my stomach still moving, huh? Ah! Great. Oh, here's... Follow it up with this. This is great. It's called whale anus.
Whale anus?
Yeah, it's a little chewy, but you'll love it. You know, it's kind of like Japanese finger food. Here, give me your finger. Just stick one right on the end of there. Just pop it in your mouth, huh?
No, I can't eat this, sir. I actually, sir, I'm a vegetarian. I would just like a little green salad with just a touch of vinegar.
A vegetarian? Yes. You know, that's my worst nightmare. I wake up and I'm a vegetarian. Hey, you like crunchy?
Well,
open your mouth.
No,
open your mouth. There you go. It's scab of unhealed canker sore. Yeah, great. Freshly peeled. They're wonderful. Oh, great. Here it comes. Yeah. Just put it right on there. Oh, this is great. The Yoshi surprise. Specialty of the house. Yoshi, you're a genius, man. Kampai. Look at that. It's half-live baby seal. See, they just cooked the back half, huh? And then they quick toast the flippers. Here, just grab one, break it off like that, and you scoop out the back half. Hey, kid, where you going? You're gonna miss dessert. We got 10 full bars coming. Hey, Yoshi, one more sake. Ichiban Sakahachi.
Aye, and there be Cheech and Chong with Sushi Bar. Now, we met some wonderful people last night and introduced them to the concept, the idea that is the captain's quarters. And they fell in love with the idea, and I hope they be listening. And they may be listening on an encore presentation in the future when it's up there on a tube view. But as it were, they were going through the book, the great and mighty playlist. And as they were checking through there, they took and they saw this song about Rover, my dead dog, Rover. I mean, well, yeah, my dead dog, Rover, and by Hank, Stu, and Dave and Hank. And they said, what is this about? I mean, I said, it's about a poor feller who loses his dog, and he sings about the tragedy thereof of having lost a puppy that he very much cared for. And I said, it's truly a touching song. And he said, aye, they'd like to be able to hear that. And I said, that'll be perfect. It might not be quite as I described, but I think they will appreciate it nonetheless. So here it is for all to hear. Enjoy.
Boy, it's a beautiful day outside. I think I'm going to start mowing the lawn. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Okay, Hank, what's going on?
I'm looking for my dog Rover. Darn dog got out and I can't find him anywhere. You haven't seen him, have you?
No? If I do, I'll let you know.
Okay, sure appreciate it. We'll see you later, Dave.
See you later, Hank. Well, there's that Rover now. Rover, get out of here. You can't come around here while I'm mowing the lawn. Get out of here. Rover, get out of here.
I'm looking over my dead dog Rover, who I hit with a power mower. One leg is missing, the other is gone. The third leg is scattered all over the lawn. No need explaining, the one leg remaining is spinning on the carport floor. I'm looking over my dead dog Rover, who I overlooked before. I'm looking over my minced dog Rover, who I hit with a power mower. My dog's not eating, he no longer barks. He hit the propeller and turned into sparks. No need explaining, there's no dog remaining. He's part of the grass, you see. I'm looking over my dead dog Rover, who I sent to eternity.
Evening, Squire. You married?
Yes.
I'm a bachelor myself. Is your wife a goer? Eh? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, know what I mean? Say no more.
Beg your pardon?
Your wife, does she go? Eh? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Does she go? Eh?
She sometimes goes.
I bet she does. I bet she does. Say no more. Say no more. Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow you.
Follow me. Follow me. That's good. That's good. A nod's as good as a wink to a blind bat.
Look, are you selling something?
Selling, very good, very good. Know what I mean? Oh, wicked! You're wicked, eh? Nudge, nudge. Ain't not as good as a wink to a blind bat.
But,
Your wife, a sport, eh?
She likes sport, yes.
I bet she does.
Yes, she's very fond of cricket.
Who isn't, eh? Who isn't? Likes games. Knew she would. Who doesn't, eh? She's been around a bit, eh? Been around.
Yeah, she's travelled. She's from Purley.
Oh, say no more, Pearly. Say no more. Know what I mean? Say no more. Your wife interested in photography, eh? Photographs, eh? He asked him knowingly.
Photography?
Yeah. Snap, snap, grin, grin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Holiday stamps.
Could be taken on holiday, could be. Swimming costumes, nudge, nudge. Candid photography.
No, I'm afraid we don't have a camera.
Oh, still. Oh, eh? Oh!
Look, are you trying to insinuate something?
No. Yes.
Well?
Well, I mean, you're a man of the world, aren't you? I mean, you know, you've been around, you've been there.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like you've done it, with a lady. You've slept with a lady.
Yes.
What's it like?
Well, I think it's overrated.
There be Monty Python with Nudge Nudge. Now, we have requested, because they're coming into the Halloweeny season, we've had someone sneak in another Halloweeny song before the Halloweeny season come in, and it's Nature Trail to Hell Now by Weird Al Yankovic. And next week is when the Halloweeny season officially begins.
got invited to join the cast on the road, so I ran off with the Rocky Horror Picture Show for a little while. This guy, he's a hoot! I tell you, that Riffraff, real hit for business. You know, he has great investment idea. He wants to start new airline, new airplane company, just for people with bold heads. Yeah, he call it Receding Airlines. I make it funny. Anyway, this Magenta, she is so talented. She sings, she does, she do everything. She's so flexible. I tell you, we're having a blast, but I would not leave you without this song, so I sing now. My baby, he don't talk sweet. He ain't got much to say, but he loves me like he loves me. I know that he loves me anyway. And maybe he don't dress fine, but I don't really mind. 'Cause every time he pulls me near, I just want to cheer. Let's hear it for the boy. Let's give the boy a hand. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo, but he's my loving one-man show. Oh, let's hear it for the boy. My baby may not be rich. He's watching every dime. But he loves me like he loves me. He always has a real good time. And maybe he sings off-key, but that's all right by me.
Well, I do believe him tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.